Good Sunday evening, everyone, and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. And coming at you a little late tonight, we're gonna do a daily. I was a bit lazy today. Didn't feel like moving around too much. I did a lot of errands. I left the house for a whole 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, geez, man, the world's real hard out there. Okay. Anyway, we're doing a daily today, just reset as well. So we're gonna do the September 17th daily, which will roll over tomorrow for us as the defect. So we still get our practice in. Defect, specialized lethality, and terminal. Okay. I'm not a fan of lethality on the defect unless we get a particular deck that helps us, climb to the top there. I saw White Yoshi on the leaderboard. Oh, okay. Well, I see what kind of cards I want to get on this run here, so we're going to absolutely go for them. See, two elites I want to take out the gate. Okay, we're just aligning here. That seems like a good path. Oh, wait a minute. Look at all the fireplaces in the shop. Yeah, we're going to take this path right here. Yeah, it was lazy Sunday. I did a few, errands, I guess, but really nothing to, talk too much about or say much about. Just, yeah, left the house, got a haircut, refilled on gas, did some just errand stuff for the upcoming week here. Nothing special at all. Just block and do the damage here, because you'll get enough passive damage to wipe these guys off the floor here. Any damage will do it here. So, calculating that right properly, we're good. Yeah. We're going into busy season, as I mentioned before. I guess that's an announcement I did want to preface, I guess. Team Bear is tempting. Let's take it, just because with a zero-cost card, we get something to do with all for one. That'll be good. I wanted to throw a very aforementioned warning for busy season when it comes to my office, and oh, what do you mean by that? I mean I'm gonna be mad busy in the following months. So there might be a cutback on a lot of things, stream wise, YouTube stuff wise, just in general. It's some days I might miss one or the other just because I won't be getting home till actually about o'clock at night. And that sucks. That that does suck. It's oh, that's unfortunate. Does it have to be like that? Yeah. Because people don't care about your life at the end of the day. They're hey, what can you get done for me? And I'm not talking about my office. I'm talking about the people you service as a company. It's the truth. It's yeah. My family, my family's in the hospital here, and things are falling apart, and I gotta get little Timmy a Christmas presents. Yeah, motherfucker, what are you gonna do for me? It's oh, you're right, sir, I'm sorry. That's a very dark way to look at the world. Yeah, it's pseudo true. It's pseudo looking into a black mirror, I guess, but it's not all bad, really. It's not all bad. And the people I tend to service as clients, they're all pretty nice and understanding with that, what happened last year and all that jazz. So, not too bad. I am gonna alter one, and then I'm going to block up here, because why? That is the answer I'm asking myself right now. It's yeah, what did that accomplish exactly? We mitigated a lot more damage, but we weren't going to get enough to stop all that damage coming right back at us anyway, so I don't mind this too much. And this guy is toast. No perfect there, but yeah. So yeah, when things get busy, big sorry in advance. Hey, if I disappear, it's if some things disappear, that's just the way it's going to be. Big sorries and all that jazz. But that being said, even when busy season rolls around, that's when some of the biggest content stuff wise is gonna come out. So it's gonna be a toss up between how am I gonna balance it, and I don't know yet. Slay the Spire is staying forever, but I want to make room for Bumbo, Flunky 2, new Isaac content, and the new Isaac content is not really for me. You'll find someone else that can do that for you. You'll find them and you'll love them. Give me stack here. We're gonna get this deck to be a little bit thicker. Yeah, outside of that, today went pretty well. Just a normal day. Spent a lot of money. I know this is legit, first world American problems. Dude, fucking full tank of gas cost me. That's exactly what I wanted. 3 additional orb slots. Not the biggest deal. Give me some more zero costs. Yeah. Give me some more zero cost. And get me a. You know what? Just remove one of these basic ass blocks. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Freaking cost to fill up my goddamn car these days. If it's a full fuel, to the max, gotta fill it up to the brim from the bottom of the gas tank where it's just begging for a sip of gasoline. It's $30. And you know what? I'm very well aware that's on the low side compared to a lot of people. So you have my sympathy. You truly do. I know I got it pretty good when it comes to that, but it's still mad ridiculous and I hate it. I just hate the world exists in the way where it's yeah, you want to partake in the modern day society, you need to have a car. It's yeah, but what if we did it in a way where I didn't have to do that, huh? What if it's like, you know, we get this amazing public transit system and, okay, Las Vegas, that's never gonna happen here. I'm just gonna be upfront with that. Like, we're too car focused here. Some parts of the United States, like Boston, for instance, if you live there, you can absolutely do like a world where you don't have to get in cars to, you know, survive or live. In Vegas, nah, dude, you need a car. What are you gonna do, ride the public bus? Well, yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, you could. If you want to die. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. I just want a potion, please. That's a good potion. Never been a fan of public transit unless it was like something, you know, decent or nice like a subway. I've never been on a Las Vegas bus, but part of me doesn't want to be. Maybe I'm just like too privileged or bougie to even like realize the own ignorance of my comment here. But hey, can you blame me? The world's scary, man. I don't know. I've never been on a bus before, and that's not even like a plea or a cry for like, oh, you know, understand me. It's like, no, I've never been on the Las Vegas bus system before. I don't want to. I shouldn't have to. There should be better means of public transit that doesn't actually take, you know, 80 years to do. And that's probably the big reason why I'm not for it. It's because it does, you know, it takes legitimately 80 years. I counted. One day I saw my friend go on the bus and I didn't see him till freaking 2070 or 2098. I'm like, man, where'd you go? He's like, I was on the bus, Tim. He told me to just take the bus, and I did. And I never came back. It just kept going. I'm like, oh shit, this is the problem with modern day America. The buses, man. Hey, that was also a very good kill. Doesn't take 80 years, by the way. The gag. Vision might actually have some use for us. I'm tempted to do the birdcage here, thin out our deck even more so we can just focus on getting nothing but zero costs and all for ones. Streamline needs to find a place to be better, but, you know, right now it's not looking so good. Yeah, go ahead. Give it a try. Give it a try. So all of our damage is going to come from zero cost and some streamlines if need be. But maybe something good can happen here. I'm just trying to picture my friend getting on a bus and not seeing him for 80 years. Which, you know, at this point in my life, actually, if me or my friends are alive in 80 years, fuck yeah, dude. I don't think I'm going to be alive in 80 years. I don't think a lot of us will. We're in our, like, 20s or 30s. It's like, yeah, modern medicine's good, but then it's like, you know, even if you are, then you're in that, you know, grim situation of like, well, all my friends are dead. It's like, yeah, this is the world we live in. Okay, we're gonna ride the mystery machine here. I didn't mean to get so dark there now that I think about it, but it's like, just like a legit thought, me speaking out loud. Probably more than I really should, if being honest. Hit you, and then the finger cannon, block. And we're taking some damage here, but it's not too bad. Just a wee bit of damage. Okay. But how was, you know, if we're on topics of like, you know, the weekend and such, how was the rest of the weekend? Dude, this weekend was great. I can't help but feel I might be getting into like the part of my life where I actually have like work fatigue, and it's not even like I'm tired of work. It's just it's literally that. I'm just like tired of waking up and go to work. I remember the days where it's like, even in college, it's like, hey, you get home from school at around, well, it doesn't matter what time you got back. It's like all you gotta do is go to school and come home, and you know, then you have homework. And then now that I'm thinking about it out loud, yeah, that actually was worse. So never mind. I'm perfectly happy in my content state here. It's just whenever Sunday rolls around, I'm just like, I gotta go back now and potentially get chewed out by people or complimented by people. Hopefully the latter. Really gets you thinking, doesn't it? No, not really. It's like it legitimately is all more of the same for me. Just the difference is I'm not paying for one of them and one of them is paying me, so it's pretty good. 2 thumbs up. You can't see the 2 thumbs up I'm doing right now, but they are there. Where's the all for one? Where is it? Where is Rachel? Okay. Do this, do that. I'm gonna drink this because I do want to crush them. Where's the all for one? This is a good opener, but like, come on. You just be so kind to strike the guy on the left. Oh! None of your friends are alive here. I mean, it's all because of the dailies, like, you know, bonus buff, but hey, it still feels good nonetheless. Yeah, you know. Comes to work these days, I'm just like, I just want to stay at home, but like, you know, you want to exist in the modern day world, guess what you can't do? It's like, fuck, you're right. Voice in my head, how dare you? When you go to work. Sure, I'll take Jax. It's a 0 cost card, so I can buff up even more. So all of a sudden, the lethality game that they wanted us to play is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and toss away all of that, because I'm looking for, yes, exactly this. This doesn't count towards the fight. I'm fairly certain about that. I am very certain about that, in fact. So we're gonna get you prepped. I actually should have finger blasted him because I could use the debuff there, but as soon as we get anything like this, for instance, go ahead and fission, get some cards. Very nice. So we can go wham, bam, Jax, beam cell, steam barrier, bam, claw, boom, Jax again, even though it's like bad for our health, but good for our damage. Alright, drugs, kids. Boom. Praise it, it's the Helix Fossil. We're the first time you lose HP in combat. I love it, that's great. Hyper Beam's a good supplement for just raw damage because we're not using the lightning orbs or anything other than just a bit of tickling, even though the gold-plated cables say otherwise. And I'm fishing hard here for anything else. I didn't get it, but this is fine. Let's go for the big HP target first. Wham, bam, wham, and then bam. And then we'll get you prepped so we can knock you out of this guy next. Might not want to get rid of lightning orbs here because the 6 passive damage against these targets are pretty good. That's a lot of fucking damage, dude. I think we will get rid of you. Yeah, I'm gonna block. This is bad for like the high scoring part of the thing I'm going for, but like it's a lot of fucking damage, man. Okay, you go beam cell, all for one, beam cell, block, good. Alright, HP is not looking great. Essence of Steel is a good supplement for what we need to get done here, and I don't want any of that. You, the plant boy. I don't have the cards that I need to take care of you, so we'll work with what we got. 'Cause love is what I got, and you remember that. So fission, I'm going to beam cell, and then I'm going to rebound, hyper beam, all for one you, and then beam cell. Very good. Combat where you take no damage is good combat. Go for the eyes. It's a necessity. It's good. It's great. I don't have a lot of HP here, but I am going to keep pushing on for the elites here because I do feel confident. And, you know, if we crash and burn, then guess what? That's that. Crashed and burned. And we did it to ourselves. Really wish I had the extra energy right now. So go fission. See what we get. This is fine. There you go. Claw, all for one. Claw, all for one. Claw. Decent opener, and you get 5 free blocks. Want to save this potion for the upcoming elite fight, ideally, so we'll do something like this. Block, block. Over blockage, not a big deal. It's a minor deal, in fact. Okay, so we're gonna go for... We're gonna kill you. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go wham, bam, jam. And then we need a little extra damage on you to finish you off, so we'll do it like that, and then we'll block the rest of it. Alright, we're good to go. Golden. I'm not even worried about this upcoming elite fight. Even if it is Book of Stabbing, for instance, like, there's zero fear in my heart. Even though I sort of, you know, haphazardly played cards there, it was all calculated. It's all fine. Hologram is a good grab. One little bit of combat here. Just be gentle. And if we need to pivot away from that fight, we will. We will pivot as needed. I'm fine with this opener here, so let's go ahead and Jax, because I might need the bonus here, and that gets rid of my block bonus, which is fine. I don't mind it. Or, yeah, the fossil takes that for me instead, but that's good from an HP perspective. Then you go all for one. Well, Jax again, but I think that might be the end of the Jackson. Yeah, this is going to be the end of the Jackson. We don't need any more strength than this to really finish off one boy. He's only doing 13. And here you go. Vision. You get a beam cell, all for one. Beam cell, all for one. Very good. Probably didn't even need to do Jax to begin with, but hey, you never know that going into it. Turbo is a zero-cost card. You can filter out to some excellent plays as well. Okay, I think we need something here to really help us out. Okay, that's a start. So obviously we're going to toast them. We're going to start off with a Jax. Go into a Beam Cell, Steam Barrier. All for one of them. Jax again. Beam Cell for the finisher. Vision to draw some cards. Then we get some blocks on the table. Very good. Whew. Sketchy. The weakness sucks, so you're next. You gotta go. Easy turn. Beam Cell, all for one. Beam cell, steam barrier, block. Okay, cards play themselves. So, you know, I'm trying to think what else there's going on in my life. I played a bunch of Monster Hunter this weekend. I've been playing a lot of game with my friends, actually, if we have a topic to talk about, called Armello. And I have to say, I strongly love games like Armello. It's a board game that you can play in like the hour-ish long setting it takes to play, but it's fun. It's like a roguelite-ish, you know, competitive game where you play these fairy creatures. It's okay. It's not going to be an easy explanation here. Also, what do I want? Turnip is nice. Maybe we shuffle the drop pile. We ain't doing a lot of shuffling with the way the deck works right now. Give me the turnip. It's pretty good. And let's get rid of big money, no whammy. Stop. I don't need dual cast. That's just fine. The deck's very thin, which is a rarity for me. Yeah, I'm trying to experiment. You're about your, like, you know, woodland creatures, and there's a king that's corrupted, and you basically have to either get the most prestige, kill the king, or, like, you know, backstab your friends and family if you play that game with them, I guess, to try and achieve victory. It's a lot more fun than I'm letting on how it sounds. It's pretty freaking good. Like, the amount of, like, deceit and intrigue that does go on, at least in my friends' games, probably makes them never want to trust or play with me in real life ever again, but hey. Just the price of getting a victory sometimes, right? I've only won one game. I stormed the castle and killed the king, which is hard to do, by the way. Gotta preface that. Killing the king in that game is mighty hard. You can't just waltz up there and be like, alright, I'm gonna kill the king. It's like, nah, dude. You gotta go through hell and back to even get the opportunity to look him in the eyes. It's rough. 9, 18, 27. I'm not gonna die, but I'm gonna get pretty damn close. Yeah, pretty close. He's gonna die. We're gonna be at no HP for this boss fight. Duvu Doll's interesting. Might come in handy. Yeah, let's rest. 22 HP. It's not something I want for a fight like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink everything I got. Hyper Beam's a great opener card, but we're looking for something else in this case. Some beam cells are indeed nice. Just drink it all. There's no need. You know, if we don't get the high score, hey, I ain't gonna cry too much about it. I'll cry a little. I'll cry in my sleep, and you guys won't see that, but I'd rather not die, because that would make for an embarrassing daily. We're only like 15 minutes in today. Okay, here you go. Finesse, very nice. And here's where you go for the hologram. You're like, what would you ever hologram back? Oh, Hyper Beam, naturally. So you blast him with the Hyper Beam. Pretty good damage, right? I know. I did it. And we're going to go ahead and go after you. We got beam cells ready to go, but we're actually going to open up with one beam cell, a claw, barrier, get the finger cannon ready on this guy so we can crush him at a moment's notice. Do I want to draw anything else? There's a chance I can draw a turbo. Did not draw a turbo, but I did draw Jack, so that's pretty good. Get that on the rebound as well. And don't worry about these chumps here. Hey! Worry about that chump here. I need that. Give it back, please. Okay, thank you. Quite rude of you for taking that card in the first place. Don't be that guy. Yeah, Armello's good. And played Lost Monster Hunter. And this game called Sentinels of the Universe. All games I got from like the Humble Bundle, so in case you're wondering where that's coming from, there you go. We're gonna turbo here so we can vision, get even more energy. Oh, I've reset my all for one. Oh my fucking god. I'm not dead, I'm just upset. I'm also dead inside. Very close to dead though. Thank god I, didn't get punished too hard for my hubris. Did not think about that. That's the danger of these kinds of decks. You can find great success with it, but if you do like a misshuffle like that, you're pretty much fucked. So we don't get a perfect because of that, which is unfortunate. There goes my high scoring chances. Go ahead and give me the freaking calling bell actually. Get 3 strength up here. That's fine. Blue candle actually nullifies the cards in its general, so that's good. For 1 HP we can get some great value. Want to stay at full HP for Runic Dodecahedron. Gotta remember that. And 2 more elites to round out today's daily. So let's go ahead and take the double elite path here with a shop early. These are the kind of openers I love to see. Nah, with Echo Form I don't, but hey. What can you do? Still a solid opener. Shame about Echo Form. Probably upgrade that in a second here. Because that is a card we would like to play a little bit more of if we were given the chance to do that. Alright, you're toasted. Very nice. Smoke bomb for like a dire situation. Why not? None of this. All that's just like unfun and not exciting for me. Sensory Stone. I love sacrificing 10 HP to do this. I don't feel like doing that because I have dodecahedron and I have 44 max HP right now. It's pretty bad. Okay? Pretty bad. Sadistic Nature, on the other hand, the amount of finger cannons I got going on is pretty good. Pretty good, yeah? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? If you have no attack cards in your hand, draw 2. Huge. Tremendously good for this upcoming occasion here. If I ever have no cards in my hand, my attack cards are all things I want to grab, so it doesn't matter which one you get me, I'd probably be ecstatic, no matter what. So let's go Finesse, draw a card, Steam Barrier, that's fine, Finger Cannon, Claw, grab this. Hey, give me the Claw back, I need to claw him down. If we fish back the claws, we win. And I have 2 claws in this deck now, so the Rampin is actually pretty good. So Rampin makes me feel good. And still no damage, not against the, you know, freaking Chinese finger trap thing here. I think I made the reference here. This looks like that thing you played in like middle school or elementary school, where it's like, all right, pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll pick a color, black, green, blue, 3, 2, and then it's like, all right, you flip out that piece of paper on that thing, and you're like, all right, you have to, you know, it's like maybe it was a fortune or it's like a truth or dare. It's like, oh, you gotta kiss, you know, the teacher. It's like, what the fuck? No, I'm not doing that. You fucking weird kids. Or I don't know. I don't remember what it was like. Yeah, it's not the curses. It's normality is the thing. Normality is pretty fucking awful. I'm not going to attempt normality on this one, even for extra strength. It's not worth it. I do not heed that siren's call. Oh, we'll go Beam Cell, Steam Barrier, all for one. Or that, all for... Yes, this is the order. Also, they changed the boss music for this, which sounds really like ominous, and it's almost like a banger, and I'm all for it, so more of that, please. Don't, you are going to play cards. Don't. Okay. Still not taking any damage here, and we've done quite a bit to him himself. Doubt it. Okay. So what you do here? We go Beam Cell, Claw, all for one. I know, it sucks. This turn's not great because I have taken damage as a result. It is what it is, man. That's just how you have to look at it at the moment. I don't need the happy music here. It was a mid-boss fight that you guys, you know, you let me do it to myself, and then, you know, thank you. Yes, I do. Yeah, I know, I'm great. Yeah, just practically the best. Go ahead and do a cool headed here so we get some card draw. I'm gonna wing boots so I can go here, fight an elite. I can fight 2 elites and then bounce back here. Oh my god. I could fight a lot of elites. Hang on. I can fight a lot of elites right now. This is potentially exciting and or potentially dangerous. Well, that really doesn't affect me much, for sure, why not? I'm gonna burn one of these right now, see what you get. I mean, it costs 0, for sure. Alright. A decent opener here. Depending on how much damage he tries to do back at me, we'll adjust appropriately. I'll live. But this is not worth it. No. No. I will not take that on. I'll take this on. I'll gladly take this on. Yeah, here you go. This is better. Is it really? Have I actually just fucked myself? Hang on. We didn't evaluate the situation at all. So this is good. This is really good. Okay. So we'll hit you, kill you. And then I'll hit you, play this because I'm impatient, kill you. Okay, it's fine. It's actually fine. The boot is wonderful. Good supplement. Charge battery, decent block. We'll take on this elite and we'll take on this elite. So we're still fighting like maximum elites here. There's still a very good turn. I don't like this combat at all. Not at all. Not on your life. Not on your mama's grave. Your mother's a terrible cook. Okay. Hit you, hit that, do that, block that. Lightning, I need you to strike true on the left here. Okay, you fucked me over. Thank you very much, Lightning. Appreciate the effort here. I don't know. Things are a little sketchy here. I think it's like the smaller combat we worry more about than the actual like big boy combat. But two halves one way is one half the other. You never know how bad it could be. I don't even think that's the right analogy, or even an analogy to begin with. I'm just kind of throwing out words there and hopefully no one questions it. Okay. So you're gonna go like this, like that. Thank God we have steam barriers somewhere mixed in here. Open up with this. You can play this. You can do this and then play this. Okay. Yeah. Kind of these shapes suck. I'm scared to fight this elite. Unceasing Top is pretty good here. So what other elites are there? There's Big Head Elite. You know what? We're gonna just be a coward. Let's pass on the elites. Ooh, Bonfire. Actually, you'd be so kind. You can take Vision, actually. It's not a big deal. All of a sudden, I'm feeling rejuvenated. Do we jump right back? No, we stick on the current path we got here. I will fight this, because I am confident enough in this one. This one's not a problem. These two gotta go first. But outside of that, not much to worry about. So you need to Echo Form. Prize there. You need to crush this Sunny Jumbo Slice, and you have done just that. And then you will block away the rest of the damage. You have Unceasing Top, but that's fine, because it was a curse. You know, just your reminder there, you have Unceasing Top, so slow your fucking roll, man. Alright, now that I've reminded myself here, let's get some debuffs on. So we'll hit you. Debuff you. Debuff you. Hit you. Play you. Play that. Play this. Gonna be like that, huh? You're gonna hit me for a little bit? I'm gonna roast you right now, but I don't think it's worth my time. So go ahead, hit me for 5. Hit me for none, I forgot. That's great. And this is all wonderful too. Oh, this is all BEA-beautiful. Right, you're dead. You're dead, kid. I also messed up my Unceasing Top for the second time in the same fight. One day I'll remember. That day's just not right now. Go here. Let's go ahead and upgrade Echo Form to not disappear before our eyes. And yeah, I'll take on the big head guy. I ain't afraid. This is not the big head guy. I'm a little afraid. Still a very solid opener. You need to Echo Form, and then you go finger cannon, all for one, the finger cannons. Get some good block. We blocked the first big bit of damage here, so if he goes for his... Nope. Going for the multi-hit. He's choosing the worst of the two options for us. So let's go ahead and block away all that. And now we want to hit him very hard. Hey, what do you know? Good. Also remember that you play Echo Form, so that's a good thing. Starting off with that in my hand might be a bad thing, actually, but... you know, time will tell. Of course, search for the debuff block on this guy, giving me that negative energy. Hey, I just forget you ever exist sometimes. And to be honest, it's for the better. It's just better when I forget you exist, so... keep on with that, lad. I call him lad like we're on a, you know, first turn basis. Yeah, we're on a first turn basis. This fucking asshole always showing up here trying to ruin my day. Alright. So you need to play your hand carefully here. We want to get more of these, you know, beam cells out here. Because that's where the damage lies. And that's enough. That's enough. You don't need to play more than you need, alright? Eat only how much you need to be full, not to be a, you know, a glutton. Gluttony's a sin after all. Same thing here. Wham. Vulnerability on forever is solid. We're good. I'm going to keep the vulnerability on you, though. That's a good thing to do. And you know what? If we can just keep hitting him with the same things we have right here, this is fine. Absolutely should have done that in a little bit of a different order, but it's fine. Why that? I just want to see how low I can get his HP. Is also the case here. This will kill me if we have a bad turn, but it looks like we're going to be fine. We'll do something like that. Something like that. And we're fine. I mean, we're fine, but like we're not fine because this is like a lot of cards, my man. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go for it. See how much damage I can do here? I wouldn't. And mean, we could push for a kill if we were being real, but I'm just gonna push for victory right now. I'll get that achievement on like a regular run someday. Today is not the day for that. Beam cell twice into a claw? Works for me. Into the ether. And just another stack's fine. And we're here. 41 HP. It's not the most. I'm gonna get that because that's a lot of more damage, like supplements we can be getting here. It's not the most HP you could be going into this fight with, but it's sure as hell is just enough. I really should have thrown away some of the other cards here to get some blocks to stop this. It was very, very foolish of me. So we'll have an opening like this. We're not taking any damage, and the perfect is still possible, but yikes. Yikes is what I'll say right now. Okay. First card you play is play twice. Keep that in mind. I can fish back 2 cards. I think I would like to fish back 2 cards. This one. This one. I will gladly Hyper Beam first. I will Claw you. Hit you. Claw you. And I have faith that this guy will get toasted by the lightning that does no damage. I'm going to do that because I am a fool. And we're going to take... most of my HP is damaged? It's not very good. So we're in like kill threshold anyway, so he may as well just jacks it up, right? For a lot of... It's a lot of damage. This is fine. If I play all for one, I'll get another 6 block back. That'll put me at just enough to die, which is unfortunate. So we're going to hit, and we're going to block the rest of that. We'll take a little bit of damage. Just 1. We need to get some ramp going here. Okay, white noise. First card you play is play twice. I think getting 2 white noises might be huge. We got a buffer out of it, which is exactly what I was hoping for, but like... HP still in the toilet. Thanks for the healing. Oh, we're making him stronger in the process, you Nimrod? Didn't think about that, did you? No, I didn't. Okay. Jax first. We still had our block on. Ah, you should not have Jaxed first. You should have preserved that. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, there's a time to throw, and today was definitely a time to throw, but I still had a good time trying. Definitely a good time trying. Alright, let's mentally prepare ourselves for the upcoming week here. More Ascension attempts here. That score's pretty good right now, 226, but it's gonna, you know, crash by the time I get home tomorrow. But hey, thank you for watching. Sorry for the radio silence on a lot of my end here. It's just collecting myself, we'll say. You know, there's a lot of collecting going on here, but we won't get too much into that. We'll save that for another time. Go get yourself a snack or some dinner here, and we will see you on the next one.